All right, guys, listen up. If you want to sleep like a gangster, go visit my friends at bearmattress.com/Chael. Use my code Chael. That's going to get you 40% off. That's not what they're offering the general public, guys. That is just for you. Bear Mattress is a premium fiberglass-free mattress shipped right to your door. You don't need a pickup truck. You don't need 3 buddies. You just open the box, let it inflate, and boom, you've now upgraded your life. And here's the best part. Bear has now got a sleep quiz that'll match you with the perfect mattress. Me, I run a little hot. I like support, and Bear nailed it. It matched me with the Star Hybrid based on how I sleep. I've been sleeping on this thing for 2 months, and I'm not exaggerating when I tell you, it is the best I have felt getting out of bed in years. I stay cool. I'm not tossing around like a frog in a sock. And the whole thing is clean, safe, and fiberglass free. Bear's surveys show that people sleep better, recover faster, and feel better. And I believe it. You get free shipping, a 120-night sleep trial, a limited lifetime warranty, and financing options if you want them. Look, I love my Bear mattress. And you will too. Upgrade your sleep right now at bearmattress.com/Chael. Remember, code Chael gets you 40% off. Guys, do it today, because remember, champions don't procrastinate. Female Fighter of the Year, Valentina Shevchenko. I love that. Can I tell you that felt good to come out of my mouth? And maybe the only complimentary thing I've ever said about Valentina Shevchenko to have come out of my mouth was that. But I tell you what, that's just a coincidence. I dote on the young lady. I think she is just the most amazing thing. I just find myself, when I'm talking about her, I never have that high of praise. And I don't have that high of praise because she's a co-main event fighter. The importance of Valentina Shevchenko and her contributions to the sport to be named Fighter of the Year is almost impossible. Why? Because she does it in a co-main event position. I don't like that. I've resisted that. The first person to ever tell me that was Dominick Cruz. Dominick Cruz said, if you're going to be pound for pound, which isn't a tournament or a bracket or any way that you can physically prove with your merits, if you can't prove it, you have to have a piece of popularity. You have to have the mandate of the masses saying, we want to see you and we think you did a good job. And we're going to elevate you, and we're going to, from the form of applause, encourage you. So that didn't sound right. I remember Dominic said it. That doesn't sound right. You don't have to be popular to be the best, but you do. Dominic is right. And it is one of those things that makes you uncomfortable saying it. And even at a time like now, I have a hard time explaining to you why that is important. But for you to tell me the most significant fight, a fight with the most consequence ever in women's history, but it's a co-main event that nobody is cheering for. It's a co-main event that if it would have jerked the curtain, nobody would have said anything. It's a co-main event that if they didn't even put it on the card, it would not affect anything. You wouldn't sell $1 less in tickets. You wouldn't move one more pay-per-view. But we're told about the meaningfulness and the significance of it. And that's a spot that the Bullet continues to get put in. Now, I don't think that's her fault. She's got a totally different job to do, right? She's got to go up there, put these shiners up, boom, boom, finish with a kick, make sure she doesn't get tired, make sure she doesn't get her neck exposed, make sure she can dig deep and that she still wants to get up the mountain that she's climbed more times than anybody already has. Like, that is an honorable thing to do. It's a very hard thing to do, particularly to do it night in, night out, time in and time out, jerking the curtain. So the Bullet got it. I love it. I support the idea of Bullet Female Fighter of the Year. I cannot tell you what she's done. I watched them all. I can't tell you what happened. She just beat Weili. That was a little bit of a surprise. She out-wrestled her. A couple of fights ago, she got out-wrestled by Grasso. She flipped the script on that and then ended up being the one to do more of the wrestling to Grasso, which I thought was an incredible thing, considering how good Valentina is on her feet and with the stand-up. I did not think that Valentina looked like an older or aging fighter. I thought she looked like a fighter that was new and picking up new strategies, playing with new toys, carrying that over to her title defenses. I think that she's awesome. I do think that it needs to change. I imagine she was the female fighter last year, and I imagine she was the year before that. I'm reading that she is now, and I'm guessing that she will be next year and the year after that. But if she does it and she continues to do it and can't find her way to the main event, that's just an observation. If I were her, I would sit my management team down. I would let them know it's main event or else. I would not listen to their 20 excuses as to why they can't get any further. We'd have a hard talk. But it's going to be main event, or one of you is not going to be here. There is no excuse to have as many world title fights. There is no excuse for fighter of the year. There is no excuse for the greatest female in history to be anything less than a main event. But when it comes to Shevchenko, aside from one exception, she is never the main event. That needs to be changed.